Welcome to Weekly Digest, where we highlight the works of ministers of government as they push the administration's development agenda. The new $120 million well being constructed at Covent Garden, East Bank, Demerara is expected to be operationalized by October.
So by the end of this year, one can expect on the East Bank a better level of service, and by the middle of next year, everyone will be receiving treated water.
333 residents of Masakanari Region 9 are now benefiting from access to potable water following the construction of a $39 million water supply system.
We listen to the people, whether it's Amerindian communities or coastal communities. We are present. We see the journey. We witness the journey to these communities. We are present. We listen to you. We understand what is it that is affecting you, and we ask for your solution, your recommendations on how we can make it better. And then we go back, we meet at the cabinet, we meet with the president, we make resources available, we make money available so that we can implement what is needed in every village.
As part of a crucial stride to increase efficiency, accessibility, and transparency of core home applicants, a mobile application was launched. The comprehensive mobile app will provide beneficiaries with real-time updates relating to houses and subsidy materials while monitoring their documents, application statuses, and payments.
I'm quite excited to see how it will help us to achieve our targets.
5 persons from Le Parfait Harmony Region 3 and Cross and Leopold Street, Georgetown, received the keys to brand new homes. Under this core home project, recipients are asked to contribute $100,000 towards the construction of their homes.
This program, I believe, the Adequate Housing and Urban Accessibility Program, the Core Home Support Program, the Home Improvement Subsidy Program, I believe is at the heart of what we do at the ministry because it caters for our most vulnerable population. It gets the help to the people who need it the most.
The community of Sophia can now boast of increased number of skilled residents as 71 more have been certified in welding and fabrication, plumbing, information technology, and electrical installation.
Woman, for you, I'm glad that many of you here who are going to graduate, you're thinking outside the box. No more you must let men and society determine what type of skill you will gain, what type of training you will get. That's why we don't train people. We don't have no man program, woman program. We have programs. We have programs. And women, you have to think outside the box.
Approximately 200 Queen's College Sixth Form students will now benefit from a new block equipped with their necessary amenities to further their education. The $103.5 million block features 8 classrooms, washroom facilities, and a home economics lab.
As we commission this block, this morning, as I take great pleasure in commissioning this block, I want you to remember that it's not the block that matters. It's what comes out of the block. Each of you here, that will matter to this country. Your government, your president, I promise you here that you will never be forgotten as students at Queen's or anywhere else, and that every day, whether you see us before you or not, we are working very hard to change out the quality of education you get for the better, and you're going to feel that daily.
Teachers of Regions 5 and 6 have been provided with cash from government to purchase the relevant janitorial, field, and office supplies for their classrooms. On the coast, teachers are being given $4,000 per child, while it is $5,500 per child in the hinterland regions per term.
I see in our future calculators for every child. I see the replacement of fans. I see things that you have never been able to get before, that you have always struggled with, in a way that a system can't answer, simply because it's so large. I could see your schools doing better. and your children being served better.
As government continues to build a robust education system, the continuous development of teachers remains a top priority in enhancing the quality of education delivered. Minister Manik Chand has disclosed that consultations will soon begin on licensing and regulating the profession.
The country is moving to a place where lackadaisical, sloth, inattention to detail will no longer be tolerated in classrooms. And we're quickly moving to a place where this noble profession that produces all the other professions will have to be licensed, will have to be regulated.
The new $172.6 million Samuel B. Moffat Wing at East Rumvelt Secondary School is comfortably accommodating 252 grade 7 and 8 students.
So we don't only want to put you, we want to make sure you have a quality education when you get into those classrooms. And you're going to see many, many changes.
Minister of Agriculture Zulfikar Mustafa is optimistic that the upcoming Agri Expo will be bigger and better than last year and propel the agriculture sector and investment climate. The Expo, which is slated for October 20 to 22, will be the third in the Caribbean and the second hosted in Guyana.
We are hoping and anticipating that this will be very big. A number of corporate bodies have already expressed interest in the region, in the Caribbean, leaving out local businesses in Guyana. Already over 100 businesses would have already indicated their intention of registering and getting on board. I am hoping that by the end of the registration period, which will be by October the 5th, we might have hundreds of those persons who will register and cooperate businesses.
25 fruit and vegetable farmers and extension officers are undergoing a series of practical and theoretical training exercises. This will prepare them to comply with the requirements to export fresh produce to the United States of America.
We want to be a net exporter, not only for the Caribbean, but around the world. And as such, we have no option but to rapidly improve our food control system to fully meet regional and international standards.
Residents and farmers of Melanie North, East Coast Demerara are set to benefit from several agriculture interventions to further strengthen crop production. Minister of Agriculture Zulfikar Mustafa made the assurance during a farmers' meeting in the community after listening to the issues raised.
They will work along with the group. We will task out the work and we will give the group to maintain those canals, and at the end of the month we'll give them a payment, right, so that they will earn.
Mashabo Mission is poised for massive development as several agriculture interventions will be executed there, including large-scale pineapple cultivation, red bean production, and fish cage farming.
We will find buyers for you. You're not able to sell your pineapple at a low cost. We will try to ensure that you get maximum price for your pineapple. So that's the way we'll be doing it. I have also asked Dari to work along with you all to see if we could start red beans production in this community. So the two show, we will work with her and we will work with the community after we would have completed the pineapple cultivation.
With the aim of creating 50,000 jobs, residents of Linden are the latest addition to that total. 49 road construction contracts totaling $643 million were handed out to them.
With these projects that are signing today, we would have been putting in Linden 5.4 kilometers of concrete roads in various areas.
Major relief will be provided to the residents of Melanie North, East Coast Demerara with the signing of 19 contracts worth $226.6 million to rehabilitate roads.
I'm asking you all to make sure that when you start to work, you plan your work properly, you fabricate your double baskets, make sure you make your orders with the concrete companies, or if you're going to mix with the trucks, once you get the PSI, make sure that you put those arrangements in place. I'm also asking every contractor that is working in this community to be respectful to the residents of the community.
This brings us to the end of this edition of Weekly Digest. For these and other government-related stories, do log on to our website at dpi.gov.gy and our social media platforms as well. Goodbye.